What's happening?
Hey, hey, hey. Good evening, good evening, good evening.
What's happening?
Hey, hey, hey. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I got some echo back going on here. Man, there they go. They coming in here now. uh Patriot Nation, it's not that kind of drag race, buddy.
Oh,
You'll get the gist of it here momentarily. I'm gonna give everybody a minute to get in here. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I actually took a weekend off. Got outdoors, did some hog hunting, had a good time. Um, yeah, good stuff, good stuff. But anyway, we are back. It is Tuesday. We're gonna talk about several things, but I think the topic that we're gonna hit on will allow us a lot of ammunition for the most part. It'll definitely roll into some other things. So, T, what's been going on with you, buddy?
brother, just ducking and weaving. Not a whole lot going on. Didn't have no grandkids this weekend, so it's kind of quiet.
Uh-oh.
Other than that, I did get lighting put in my storage building. That was the highlight of my weekend.
Nice. Nice. Oh, yeah.
I'm sitting here trying to pull up more information on our subject matter, and it's showing me every one of the little get-togethers except the one I'm looking for.
Imagine that.
Yeah, who would have thought, right?
So, while we got everybody going in here, coming in here, so a little bit of information about what we're going to talk about tonight. It is not an actual drag race unless you consider two cross genders running down a runway trying to get to the end of it. Um, yeah, that's the type of drag race we're going to be talking about. You know, one of the 758 genders.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that the truth?
Ozzy, if he does any sort of TV show or anything like that, I'm sure he won't let us down as far as embarrassing himself.
I mean, when he opens his mouth, that pretty much does it.
Man, it is always raining here.
Oh, you're getting the rain now, huh? Again.
Yeah, you want to race, Jay? Oh, Ozzy, a State of the Union address? Oh yeah, he'll fumble that. Y'all give me just a second. Let me. I'm gonna try to fix my lighting here.
Oh, Jay's got jokes.
It ain't no better. Oh well. I think Jay's throwing it out there, huh?
Yes, he
Um,
is.
yeah. Anytime y'all want to share this, by all means, please do. Um, unfortunately, I don't have Facebook where I would share it every single time. But like I said, we do have a Facebook page if y'all want to share that around, or post it on your own Facebook. Doesn't matter. Um, if you don't have a problem with pissing off the wokeness.
It's not hard to do nowadays.
Oh, that cancelled us tonight. Hey, Sax, man, what's up, buddy? Let's see here. I'm trying to pull up some information. I'm kind of like you.
There's nothing. Everything's old. There's no new. Wasn't that show in Texas? Or am I mistaken?
I don't know. Maybe they quit doing drag events.
Yeah, we know that didn't happen.
Maybe. No? Okay, probably not. Well, you are in the right place. Yes, but it's raining here again, man. I swear.
Come on.
But I guess it's got to rain. If it doesn't rain, everything be a desert, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll talk. We'll talk about some other things while waiting on that. So, yeah, it might be that one, Sax, man, about the drag show with the Anquifa guards.
Yeah, but when you go to search it, it won't. It doesn't really show it.
No, they gotta scrub that stuff. You know, you can't have.
Yeah, I might need to change. Or try to look it up.
Right.
Was
anyway,
that the same one?
I'm
sorry.
I don't know if anybody else out there has been running into the same thing that myself and T has been running into. We talked about it a little bit before we got on here. I have been unable to watch any television without having some sort of LGBTQ intuitive commercial or propaganda being thrown on every single thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't even watch a damn commercial about KY jelly and something not come up, you know, or what's the other one? What? There's another one.
At this rate, it's going to be Summer's Eve, dude.
Hey, I need to find a video to send to put out. So I'm gonna tell y'all a story, and it's real, and YouTube. It's on YouTube. So there you go. I watched a ex-Marine. He did kind of a review on a video that someone posted. So I'll tell you the story. So this guy had all his extra chromosome extremities removed, right? And he goes to this doctor, okay, wanting a pap smear. All right. So the doctor had to explain to this guy, or whatever he wanted to identify as, that a pap smear is to check female parts, right? Okay. And I'm trying to keep this politically correct, everybody. So, and the guy's like, well, you can't check that for me. And then he's like, no, you don't have what's required for a pap smear. He's like, oh, well, what kind of checks can you do on me? He's like, probably a prostate check. And he's like, okay, well, I'll do a prostate check. Don't women get that? And the doctor's like, no, women don't have prostates. So I'm gonna try to find a video, man. And we'll do yeah, well, I'm not making this up. Let me see if
Brother, I believe you. I mean, you can't make up this fuckery because it's so damn stupid.
Okay. All you got to do is look up guy wants I demand a pap smear, no prostate exam. That's the name of the video. So look, hold on a minute. I got to do it. Okay. Yep. This is about to happen.
Oh. And let me tell y'all how to search it. Just put in "man wants pap smear." Comes up. Now this is on YouTube now, so we're gonna. Well, if it's on YouTube, it's got to be the gospel. Looks like we can up on Google and CNN.
Hey, it's Dana.
Uh-oh. Let me mute it and get past the ads. I'm surprised they didn't put up like a damn his and his KY jelly commercial on there. All right, here we go. I got it pulled up now, so it's probably gonna buffer like hell, but whatever. We'll figure it out. Oh my God. And y'all may know this guy. I'm sure some of y'all seen some of his videos. He's pretty good at doing reactions. There we go. Damn it, add it to this. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is about to go down. Maybe. So that's not the guy. That's not the one that wanted the pap smear right there. That was he gonna play?
Is it the person on the left?
No. This is just the starting of the video, and then it gets pretty bad. Damn it, you ain't gonna be able to listen. What the? What got going on here? I don't know. Maybe they're hacking me or something.
That damn drone flying over your house.
Could be. It's pretty bad weather, which that shouldn't play any part on it because
What the hell are those?
oh, let me unmute it.
Boy. Gorgeous girls are having baby.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh hell, here we go.
Maybe it's coming. I don't know. Jesus.
In 2023. Yes.
Let me guess.
Damn.
That ain't gonna work, y'all.
She finna slide out of butt, baby.
I don't know what she's supposed to do, but that ain't gonna work.
Sorry, they, them. Yep.
I'm gonna try to fast forward it so you can see the person that's saying all this.
They got to find something wrong with that. The weirdo, fat.
Jesus,
What the hell is that?
that's
Looks like an overfed vampire.
Dude, I wouldn't throw shade on vampire.
all right. So that right there is the one that wanted the pap smear right there. Maybe it'll play.
Damn, it puts the lotion on.
What I'll do is let y'all get it. Y'all see the picture of it, and then
Hell, if you're a dude, a quasi dude, whatever the hell, and you're sitting in a doctor's office, I'm assuming it wasn't a gynecologist's office, but hell, who knows? And you're going to sit there with a straight face and ask for a pap smear. I mean, if I was a doctor, I would be having to weigh my license against slapping the dog shit out of them. Sorry, to look at that person and actually respond to them without just having something really snide to say.
oh well, by the story of it, and I watched the reaction video, the doctor wasn't very cordial with this person. I mean, I don't blame him.
I would imagine they probably would have escorted them out for wasting their time.
Oh no, they're going to charge that copay regardless. Consultation is a consultation. Sometimes.
There's a link to that article, Vanguard.
All right, cool. Now I will pull this up when there ain't no videos involved in it, so I'll be able to look at it. Oh yeah. So anyway, Sax man, you came in a little behind on that one. So apparently that's a male, okay, that had some alterations done, and went to a doctor's office wanting a pap smear, and the doctor had to explain that a pap smear is for female organs, and they couldn't count the rings for him. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, they told him that he probably could get a prostate exam, and then he was like, "Oh, so women get those?" And he's like, "No, only men get them." He's like, "Why not?" And he's like, "Women don't have a prostate." So he gets all pissed off, and he's demanding that they give him a pap smear, which didn't happen. But anyway, yeah, that was all over the media.
That's some funny shit.
Some sickening shit.
Yeah.
Look, just in case there's somebody out there in the chat that's, you know, in support of the LGBTQ, I don't care. Just want to make that clear. Okay? I don't care. But you can't have a show like The Man Show or anything like that without being crucified, right? But you're allowed to pretty much just force somebody's ideologies all over every freaking TV show, every commercial. It's all in your face. I mean, it's just right there. So here we go. So, and this is the news feed YouTube. So there you go. So Dallas legislators attend all ages drag show while armed Antifa stand guard outside. I bet that took you a minute to find.
But yeah, you're right. It's being normalized. Yeah, as fast as possible. Or trying to be normalized.
Yep.
And you can tell, you know, what's kind of odd is, Texas used to be the last place that you would see stuff like that. Up until we started importing people from California and Washington and Oregon into Dallas, Austin, San Antonio. But Dallas has always been a shit show. So,
Well, I mean, any major urban area that's covered up with the blue funk is going to be a shit show.
true.
Well, the thing is, so if you call somebody by the wrong pronoun or noun or adjective or whatever the hell it is, that's a major issue, right? So if somebody misnouns me or pronouns me or whatever, am I allowed to file charges on them for a hate crime or some shit like that? I mean, what if I'm an alpha male and they call me something else?
Not in this reality.
So it's a little better description here, a lot more ads, but we'll delete all that.
Well,
shit.
it also has a bunch of video links too for people to go look at. That's on the Post Millennial. Yes, there's more ads, but
There we go. So here it is. I don't know if it'll play, but we're gonna try it. Ta-da! Oh yeah, okay.
didn't know you had to find out about drinking water before bed to burn 46 pounds in 2 weeks first.
What is that? Blue caviar?
Looks like somebody opened a silica packet and poured in some water.
Be like Vulcan tapioca.
See, I don't understand what's going through a parent's mind to drag their kids in some shit like that.
Those are the same liberal white women that, have all the white guilt and shit like that. That's the people that are dragging their kids to this stuff.
Yeah, but so what? Now they got fucking trans guilt?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because they probably misgendered that kid while they were having sex. So.
And then to see these damn tinfoil politicians jumping up in here, oh yeah, this is the right thing, and this, that, and other, supporting this shit. 10 years ago, their ass got run out of office the next day.
Oh, yeah.
Just to show you how much the political landscape has changed. It's like they're trying to force this kind of damn acceptance down everybody's throat. And I'm sorry, but this shit right here is a bunch of sick fucktards trying to latch on to the LGBTQ, AR-15, A10, whatever the fuck they are. Because they add on letters and numbers every time you see it. But this is them trying to attach themselves to that umbrella so they can further their cause under that protection. And, of course, our government's doing nothing but just encouraging that shit.
Absolutely. And did you see, Sheila Jackson Lee wanting to put in basically, online, trying to put into words here, that basically you could do a Canada on somebody and prosecute somebody online for certain forms of speech. So basically, she wants to, get rid of free speech.
Fuck her.
Oh yeah, exactly. Fuck her. But I mean, that's when when elected officials, even if some dumbass Democrat voted them in, I mean, a true liberal, if you go back and look, a true liberal is somebody that is accepting of everybody's values and just goes with the flow. That's what a liberal was, or was supposed to be, in name. And these fuckers are communists. I mean, that's what all they are. That's what they've, and I wouldn't even say evolved into. That's just what they're showing themselves as now.
True.
Well, here's the thing. Let me give y'all my definition of wokeness. Okay, so wokeness is the ideology that has been bestowed on our generations that are coming up now, that they have the right to fucking complain about everything. Okay, and they have the right not to earn anything. Okay, and they've got this false sense that they're making a better nation, right? Because that's what they're being told. Being indoctrinated to children from, as soon as you start school. Hell, now, as soon as they can talk and walk, and their psycho fucking parents can put a dress on a little boy, or vice versa, right? So to be clear, if you want a better nation, go work, go earn what you need. Stop complaining about it. Make a better nation. If everybody gets out there and does what they need to do, earns their way, make a better life for themselves, it'll be a better nation. Instead of sitting on your fucking couch or in a basement somewhere ordering God knows what fucking Furby butt plugs and all kinds of shit like that. Do what you're supposed to do. I mean, it's real simple. I mean, I don't understand it. It's just, I don't know. I get frustrated, and I'm waiting on the day. I haven't had the privilege of misgendering somebody publicly, but I can go ahead and tell you right now that if I run into that situation, it's not going to go well. It's not going to go well at all. Like, they probably need to go ahead and call security over there in advance. Because there's going to be a whole lot of fuck yous floating around, I'm going to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, you can't watch TV. You can't
watch a movie. Can't watch TV. You can't. Everything's got to have that bullshit. And it's like, I'm sorry, but it's not that commonplace. They have you believe it is, but no. The thing I find ironic is you can have one of these sick ass shows and have it protected by black bloc with semi-automatic weapons. Okay, if a bunch of patriots show up somewhere to protest something or whatever and they're armed, you would think they're gonna bring in the 82nd Airborne to quash that shit. And it's like, there's no fairness. if you're a wingnut, fucktard, whatever, it's okay for you to do everything. You don't have any responsibility. You can do or say whatever the hell you want.
Oh yeah.
Well, everybody's gotten awfully quiet.
Yeah, that was weird.
Well, the whole thing is that you know, this whole trans drag show crap we've got going on. We're basically watching our own society self-destruct. Because once the morals are gone, it's straight up modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. I mean,
Decline of Western civilization right there, man.
Yeah. And it's coming. If people don't stand the fuck up and stop this shit. And here's the thing. The federal government, in my opinion, are provocateurs in this whole situation, in several situations, but this one in particular. And the reason I say that, they know the shit is going on. They're promoting this kind of behavior. They're trying to undermine the very underpinnings of this country to push a political agenda. And if that means pushing this drag bullshit on kids and grooming them, or, you know, hiring every fucktard that wears a dress and has outdoor plumbing for a job at the White House, I don't know. But they're going out of their way to do it. So I think, you know, that's what we're seeing. And if people don't stand the fuck up and start doing something about it, you're going to watch the very foundation of our country just basically go away, and then it's going to go to shit. You think it's bad now? Wait until there's no moral compass anywhere.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's exactly what you're saying. It's at this point, you know, what you're seeing, like we said, you know, it's decline of Western civilization, but there's this big glaring hole that I think some people see, some people don't even want to look at, is the fact that, you know, the country itself is becoming less and less, and I want to say religious, but, you know, like you say, you know, you've got no moral compass. And whether you believe it or not, the more atheistic you get, agnostic you get.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, think of the countries. Let's think of the countries in the past 120 years that have said, you know, we are pretty much atheist or agnostic countries. That was the old Soviet Union, Venezuela, basically, you know, Cuba, all these failed nations, all these failed empires, you know, that have only come back through, you know, force and subjugation of the people that are there now. I mean, hell, you know, Russia is not all these people, oh, they have democracy. No, not when you have a president that can vote himself in again and again and again. You know, it can be president for life, basically. You know, it's when you lost the culture war, your country's fucked. Sorry.
Yeah.
Your whole not just your country, the civilization, and unfortunately, that's like a cancer because it spreads.
Yeah. I mean, right now, think about this. It's in all your major cities because that's where you've got your fucktards clustered. But eventually, that's going to filter out. It's already in the suburbs, then it's going to get out in the country, and once it gets everywhere, I mean, you know, it's like I had a conversation with one of my kids, and she said, well, times are changing. I mean, caught my head there and said, that doesn't mean you roll over and take it.
No.
You stand up and bitch. Be heard. Just because times are changing don't mean they're changing for the better. That's your response. Times are changing. That's sticking your head in the sand and poking your ass up in the air, just waiting for something to get rammed in it, because that's what's going to fucking happen. You're going to get fucked.
Yeah, well, that's like old Vanguard's favorite saying. You know, it'll work itself out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know why I hate that term, don't you?
Why is that?
Because that is a term that somebody that's fucking lazy users.
Oh yeah,
Because somebody else is going to step in and take care of it for you.
right.
And that's what our country seems to have driven itself into, or off of a cliff into. And
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just, it's insane. And I mean, it's daily. You can't walk through a day's activity without seeing some sort of bullshit, coming from this woke population. And this is a fact, and I'm gonna hit y'all with a fact. This is the gayest fucking year, last year, and this year starting out, and it's supported by numbers. Okay, 1 in every 5 American. Y'all understand that? 1 in every 5.
But I don't believe those are true numbers, Vanguard. I get what you're saying. I totally understand where you're coming from, and you've got the numbers to back it up. But it's kind of like the fuzzy math Democrats use. What you're doing now is you've opened up the window under the same umbrella for all these twisted fucktards to come out under that protection, like I was saying. So now it looks like you've got more people of the non-binary, whatever the fuck, gay, lesbian, whatever. I don't know. I can't keep up all the terms. So yes, it looks like there's more, but in actuality, what it is, you've got this whole pack of deviants being slid in there and counted. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Deviancy is exactly what it is.
It's deviancy from the norm.
Period. You can call it what you want. I'll be the first one to sit here and say, I'm not perfect. I'm not going to sit here and try to claim I am. And I'm not judging somebody else. But that shit right there, when you're grooming a child, that's deviancy. Period. And it should be treated as such. I don't give a fuck what you identify as.
I was wrong in that information. I apologize. I'll correct myself, YouTube. It is 23.6% of Americans, which is 1 in every 4.
So how did it jump from less than 1% of society to 23? What, everybody came out of the closet because Biden got in office?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, there's several things that could come in. Like you said, it could be propaganda that's being put out, right?
Yeah.
Falsified reports. Or it could be that it's being pushed so much that now that people are just jumping on the fucking bandwagon, even if they're not. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how they're counting that. I don't know how they're counting it. Did they send out a fucking census to everybody's house and get this information, or did they go by Facebook and shit? And if you post something about LGBTQ, they just put a check mark by your name. I mean, I don't know. But like I said, I don't give a shit. I don't care what people do. Don't force that shit on me, and don't force it on children. That's where the line should be drawn.
Yep. Those city councilmen or whoever the hell they are, those some bitches ought to be run out of office. Any government, any elected official. Let me just put it this: I don't give a shit if you're the superintendent for the city. If you're promoting that shit and there's minors there, your ass ought to be out of a job and charged. Period.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah. It's kind of, I was explaining to my son earlier today. We were talking about teachers and stuff like that. I said, you can't cure pedophilia. There is no cure for it. You can eliminate it, but you can't kill it. You can't cure it. But yeah, you're right. Those groomers that are on the city council there, yeah, those they need to be treated as such. And
yeah, make an example out of it. I'm not calling for violence.
They just need to be jailed.
The letter of the law needs to be followed. If that was let me think of the word I'm looking for. Okay,
right.
let me give you an example. If that was a bunch of, let's say, God-fearing Americans, and they hired a stripper, okay, and some kids happened to be there, what would happen to them?
Oh, you'd have at least 48-hour coverage of it.
They'd all be locked up. Kids
Oh, yeah.
be in foster care. Okay, that is no different than this. Okay, enforce the fucking law. Stop using it as a political football to further your own. If there's a cause that you think will get you more votes, a fucking Democrat will swim straight to that bitch. It's like a piranha smelling blood in the water. It doesn't matter whether it is morally wrong, whatever. Those sumbitches will swim to it and defend it every time because they think it'll get them votes and they can pander to it. That's all they're about. Now, you got plenty of Republicans that are the same damn way. They're so damn weak-kneed. I'm surprised they don't wear braces.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, I don't. Politicians. I'm just saying, this shit shouldn't be happening. Period. And what's going to happen when? And again, this is not me inciting violence. I'm asking the question: what's going to happen when somebody's had enough? Something bad. Okay. And then when something bad happens, that's going to further a bunch of different agendas. This is why I'm saying the government's complicit in all this. Because if somebody nuts up and goes in there and there's some kind of altercation and something happens, that's exactly what they want. Because they're going to spin it as if they were just doing their thing, behaving, and it was for everyone. It was nice. It was quiet. And then these white supremacists showed up and put boot to ass. You know how it's going to be spun. And then they're going to try and put the regular man more under that thumb. Just, you can read between the lines what I'm saying. And they keep pushing and poking the bear. What do you think's going to happen?
Well, I mean, T, you got grandkids. I don't. My kids are old enough to pretty much fend for themselves. You know what I'm saying? They're legally adults. However, when they go on and decide they want to have children and all that, as soon as I find out that someone has been trying to do this shit to my grandkids, they're gonna have a permanent fucking fixture of Ariat on their forehead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You'll get it.
It's child abuse in a form. Patriot Nation just said it. I mean, why is it not child abuse? If you are altering a child's mind in order
It's
to
sexual exploitation.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you may as well put them on a fucking street corner.
You're fucking that kid's mind up so much. This is shit that shouldn't even be crossing their mind. They should be watching fucking SpongeBob and playing with G.I. Joes or Barbies or whatever the hell they do, depending on whether it's male or female, and doing their own thing, climbing trees, riding bicycles, not wondering why Fred's dressed up as Wilma, damn shaking his ass in a dress. What the fuck?
I don't know. I blame fucking TikTok.
Oh, Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
Don't be hurt. Don't be throwing shade on Tom and Jerry.
If anything, it was Bert and Ernie.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Hey, Bert.
Hey guys.
Oh shit. Well,
Yeah.
have any of you heard of the everybody? I'm gonna go down another rabbit hole here. It's kind of non-related, but maybe people hadn't heard about it. Everybody knows about the whole microchipping thing, where you do all your money, do all your, like you put in your hand, and you go up.
You're talking about Denmark?
Yeah, well, I watched a little bit more on it, and there's actually a website where you can order all that shit and do it yourself. Get you a DIY kit,
Hell
get
yeah.
a scalpel, get your topical pain killer, and you can even get your little chip that lights up when you activate it, so you look like you're a little fucking android walking around.
Oh,
Now, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna rate that shit right up there with the mark of the beast. I'm not the most religious man, but I am not a fool. That shit will never go on my body, will it? Ever.
well, they're probably going to do like a BOGO situation. You know, you can order that and get your crack pipe kit all at the same place. So they're literally going to send you a scalpel, right, to cut yourself open and insert.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It's a website, and you can buy the whole kit. You can buy parts. You can buy you can buy multiples of the different things. Like if you want to just do the whole damn family, it's like, what sick, twisted fuck come up with this? And this is all part of that whole new. Now, again, I don't want to get us flagged for spreading shit, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Y'all can do your own research.
Look it up. It's there. I mean, we've already talked about it and looked at it before, but it's there.
Yeah. I mean, I was watching that before I got on here, and so it's fresh in my mind. I said, you know what? I'm gonna throw it out there just for shits and giggles. People don't know about it.
So they can make stuff. And you think hacking's bad now? Oh my God.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
basically now, instead of stealing somebody's wallet and shit, you just chop your fucking hand off.
True, but see, here's the thing that pisses me off. Now, let's go a step further. There was some discussion about, okay, not only we have this little chip in you to go and, do all your banking and whatnot, that virtually gives the banks and the government complete control of your life. They can shut your shit down with a keystroke. Okay? Think about that. Now, that being said, they're talking about using one of these chips. There would be things. You take it orally, okay? And it does a complete diagnosis of everything about you, like cholesterol, blood pressure,
Okay.
everything, blood sugar. And this would empower an insurance company to raise your rates because you're overweight, or your blood pressure's high, or your blood sugar's too high. I mean, there's a lot of things that people don't realize. They want to figure out a way to make money off of you and make you complain. Okay? Think that shit through. Just think about this, because your ass went to Olive Garden last night and got you some damn chicken fettuccine. You made your damn blood pressure or some shit go up. Next thing you know, your fucking insurance rates go up. Look, you can laugh. You can think I'm tinfoil hatting this shit, and that's cool. I'm down with that. But I'm telling you, think about it.
Oh no, I'm with you.
Because this shit right here, if they can figure out a way to do this and market it, they'll fucking do it, because they're going to spin it to the people. It's non-invasive. You just take it in your mouth and swallow it, and it does everything for you. Think that shit through.
Wouldn't you poop it out though?
It doesn't matter.
What are we talking? Are we talking about the chip, or are we back on the drag queen thing?
Well, I guess it's whichever way you want to go with that one, bro.
I had to throw that in there, y'all. But yeah, it's I'll have none, thank you. No chips, no pill, none of that for me. So,
but see, the thing that worries me, Vanguard, is that, and I've said this before, it makes me leery of any kind of vaccine or anything else, because I just do not trust the people behind it. Again,
So Jenny just said this right here. They do have stores like that. I've actually seen advertisements and seen videos of that. So when you go into this store, right, you, like she said, you scan your QR code, but this guy here put his cell phone up to it or something like that. I guess it was Apple Pay
Yeah.
or whatever.
yeah, you can do that. I've seen those.
And he walked in, and you go in there, and it only lets a limited amount of people in there, and it tracks you while you're in there. There's like cameras everywhere, all this crazy stuff.
Uh-huh.
There's scales inside of each shelf. So when you take something off, it knows exactly the weight of what you removed. Right? And then when you leave out the door, it boom, charges you. But I did also see that it did a automatic prepaid $25 charge on him when he went in. You know what I'm saying? Just to cover it, I guess. I guess that's how you keep people from stealing. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, I don't care what kind of self-maintained system you got, it ain't gonna stop that shit from getting looted.
No, you put that shit over here where I live.
You're right.
They'll have damn Escalades and damn Mercedes backed up to every door on that bitch loading it up.
Yeah, I think it is an Amazon store that I seen. I think it was an Amazon.
Yeah, I think she's right. But there's some, I mean, you've seen some other places already where you could go in and use your phone and basically just ring your, well, it's just like, I think I've seen some
Apple
stores
Pay.
at one time, weren't there some Wally Worlds that had the scanner on the cart?
Yeah.
As you go through, you just ring your shit up and just go right out the door.
Hell yeah. That's like, y'all got an Aldi's where you live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shop there?
No, I
No.
do another place called Vital, which is like a Aldi's with more class.
Yeah.
Well, I don't shop at Aldi's because number one, you got to rent the fucking buggy. Okay. Number
Yeah.
two, you got to bag your own stuff up. No, I don't think so. Your shit ain't that cheap.
No. Well, see, the
No, it's
Aldi's
just
up
off
here,
brand.
prices went up. Now, at our Vital, you have to bag it, but the prices are actually pretty decent, and they wait on you. They don't throw your shit down the line like Aldi's used to do. The Vital's about what? Saxman, have you been in it?
Yeah. I like Lidl.
Yeah, it's what, about 3 times the size of an Aldi's?
Yeah, something like that. And it doesn't smell like old hamburger meat.
And they actually carry some brand name shit. It's not all stuff from some third world country with rebranded.
Right? Dr. Thunder. Oh, yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, I know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm the same way about self checkouts at Walmart. You
I
know,
hate
if I'm over there checking out my own shit for 15 minutes, I'm gonna need you to reduce my amount by, what would that be?
I'd say
$4.50?
I'll be good with 5%. Take 5% off. I got to do your fucking job.
So speaking of Wally World, I always got to throw this out there because I watch prices all the time. So you remember the little snack packs of pudding?
Yeah.
All right, snack pack of pudding is 4 puddings, right? All right. So this time last year it was $1. It's $1.30 now, which doesn't sound a whole lot, but think about it. In the space of less than a year, something like that, going up 30 cents. That's a huge jump. I mean,
Yeah.
and that's not just pudding. That's bread. That's milk. Eggs, we can see what happened there. But,
Yeah.
But all of your other, groceries are going up that much. And yet, the Democrats president says, no, inflation's not bad. It's actually going down. I don't know what fucking world he lives on.
He doesn't know what world he lives on.
Yeah, exactly. but that ain't right.
Well, it's locked up in my garage with my Corvette.
Right?
Well, okay.
Powered bicycle.
Let's jump on that shit for a minute. All right. And I love how they keep talking about a small amount. They keep saying small amount. Okay. And he's cooperating. Well, first off, he was a fucking vice president when he had these papers. Okay. Which is a direct violation of the law. Okay. The stuff Trump had, he had the ability to declassify as the president. Trump also was completely, cooperating with everybody. They tried to make a political dog and pony show of him going down there with half the fucking 1st Infantry or wherever the fuck they used to go into Mar-a-Lago and look like it was the next Bad Boys film they were filming or some shit. All his shit was secured. It wasn't laying all over the fucking mansion. Fuck. The bed shitter, he's got stuff everywhere. Whether it's one page or a fucking notebook full, it's every fucking where.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, I mean, I honestly think, and I actually saw some other people say the same thing. I'm going to stand by this. I think this is being orchestrated is how to get him from running again.
Oh, yeah.
I truly believe.
Yeah, because they can't bow out of this, okay, yeah, he's got dementia, and we voted him in with dementia. It's, yeah, he did some bad stuff, so he can't run next time.
Well, see, Ozzy brings up a good point, that he heard that, and this is heard. Wouldn't it be ironic if these top secret documents were all pertaining to Ukraine?
Oh, yeah. I mean, but here's the deal. Whether they are or whether they aren't, we'll never know.
No, we won't. But I'm saying that would play directly in the hands with all that other shit.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, here's the thing. The Democrats made a comment, I believe it was yesterday. They can't believe that the Republicans are chasing this situation so hard that they're hurting our economy by, investigating the president of the United States. Well, what the fuck did you do for 4 years with Trump?
Hell, they're still investigating him. He's not even the president no more.
Right,
they're
but
still fucking with him.
For 4 years, that man had to defend himself on the daily.
Yeah.
During the best economic rise that we had in forever.
Yep.
Right. But now they're going to try to blame the economy over an investigation into classified documents. No. I must go ahead and tell you up front, our economy was tanking way before you found any documents. So I don't give a shit. I mean, what the hell ever. But yeah, sure, blame it on the Republicans.
Yeah, I remember the 435 unleaded gasoline. The gallon.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. What's good for one's good for the other, right?
Yep.
That's printing out monopoly money and sending everybody stimulus checks and sending Ukraine, some countries' GDP twice. So that's what wrecks
our
the economy.
grandkids will be paying for this if this country's still around.
Yep. For nothing. For absolutely nothing.
Yes, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings out there, but if you happen to be under the age of 40, you probably will not be receiving Social Security. Just throwing that out there. Yeah.
I don't know about that. I think they'll always have Social Security. You just might not get as much because of your complexion.
Or they'll jack the age limit up to where you feasibly can't get it.
You gotta be 85,
right?
And then for president.
If California had anything to do with it, yeah, you're right. It would be complexion.
Yeah. It just blows my mind.
Yeah.
Did you see how much they were offering today, or their little investigative committee was saying that $5 million, $5 million per. Yeah.
Okay, but California's already broke.
Doesn't matter. You just print the money.
And you're going to promise everybody that is of a dark skin complexion that's been there 10 years or longer, if I'm correct.
Yep.
You're offering what, $5 million each, $5 million a family.
No, it's $5 million per person, and they're going to eliminate your debt.
Yeah.
You're talking $1 trillion right there.
And they're not going to print money. Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
What's going to happen is you're going to get your check stub, and you're going to see some sort of fucking wonky fucking deduction on there. And that'll be the day. That'll be the day that I'm permanently retired.
Yep, that's your reparations tax.
Isn't that taxation without representation?
Well, there's a whole lot of that shit going on.
Well, I understand, but Ozzy, that would be reparations technically. And here, check. Let me put this out here. I'm not condoning what happened to anyone of another. I'm not going to call you African American. I'm sorry. You're either American or you're not. All right. That pisses people off. Tough shit. And I'm just going to use the term black because it's easier. It has nothing to do about throwing shade on somebody from a different nationality or whatever. That's not what this is. But you were not affected. Okay? Unless your ass has a time machine and you can go back 200 fucking years and pick up a few of your relatives and bring them back with you, they're the ones that are due. You're not. I'm sorry. And, the only people that treat people as a second-class citizens, your own fucking society.
Yeah, so exactly what you're talking about. So riddle me this. So you can have people, and I sure as heck am not condoning, walking across basically the, invasion of our southern border. But hear me out. So, these people coming from, El Salvador, Guacamaca, Mexico, all of these places, and they're in abject poverty, right? Yep. Now, they're coming across, they're getting out into society, and some of these people are banking it because you know what they get out there and do? They get out there and work.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, that being said, if you would get out and work instead of flapping your gums about reparations, you can make it in this country.
You can be self-sufficient.
Yeah. You may not be a millionaire. You may be like the rest of us and, you're living, but you can make it. And there's nothing keeping you back other than you. Really?
That's exactly. That's the whole thing. You're going to get what you put in. Period. And if you actually get your ass up and go to work, I don't give a fuck if you're making biscuits and fucking Bojangles. It's a start.
Love biscuits. Right?
You get up, you go to work, you do something. You keep climbing that ladder. You can achieve shit. I got next door neighbors that are first and second generation Mexicans. All right. Not calling them that they tell you we're from Mexico. All right. One of them has got his girlfriend or wife here. He's trying to get her citizenship done through a lawyer, et cetera, et cetera. He's trying to do the right thing. He works every fucking day, has a business, and busts his ass from before dawn until after dark. Pays fucking taxes. They've got a better damn work ethic than half the fucking people out there now.
Exactly.
I got nothing but fucking respect.
Well, that goes back to what I was saying earlier. That's the mentality of America. They teach people that everything should be fucking free. You should be able to complain about everything. All right, look, I've had somebody tell me before, and look, have I complained about things? Sure, okay, but I complain about things like if I buy something and it's got a lifetime warranty and it's guaranteed, then it should be fucking guaranteed. That's the type of shit I complain about, right?
Yep.
But you know, somebody, I was listening on a conversation. This was a long time ago. This guy was complaining. He worked in the same place I did, and this older gentleman told him, "Stop fucking whining. If you don't like the way you are, change it.
Yep. That's it.
Nobody's going to do it for you." And
No.
the thing is everybody's got to realize that pot that they're pulling from eventually is going to have to run out.
Yep.
I mean, it's sickening to me. I'll tell you a story. This happened tonight. So I was in a local store. I won't name the store or anything like that. But anyway, so there was this buggy full of shit ahead of me. Right? I just needed to get like 2 or 3 items. So anyway, I'm standing there. This lady is raising hell. I mean, you know, why is it charging me for this? Everything I got in here is food, blah, blah, blah. You know, using that good old card with the acronyms on it.
Yep.
So they're mad because $2.88 of it wasn't covered. Now, I'm talking about a buggy full of shit now.
Yeah.
So they're raising hell because $2.88 wasn't covered. So the cashier's trying to tell them, hey, you know, y'all may have seen them. If you got grandkids, you've seen them. It's the little like fruity drinks that you can get for like a kid, a little toddler or whatever, and it's got like a toy on top of it. That's not covered, okay? Because that's listed under a non-essential purchase. So anyway, I mean, all hell's breaking loose. I mean, they're just it used to let me get it. It used to let me get it. Well, fucking things are changing. You know, you think that's bad? Just wait. Just hold on tight and get a little work, which is a good thing. But anyway, so this person's raising hell about $2.88. Now, I understand there's people out there that struggle, okay, that need help. I'm not against that. But I cannot grasp the concept that I'm standing in line and somebody's raising hell when they got 4 kids running around with fucking iPhones.
I bet their nails were done too, weren't they?
Somebody gonna have to explain that one to me. How's that, I mean, how's that supposed to sit comfortably with me? They're sitting there complaining about $2.88, and then everybody there's got a brand new fucking phone. And I'm talking like 5 and 6 year olds with iPhones.
I can believe it.
Oh yeah.
Now I'll go off on another tangent, kind of on that same thing. Where my daughter works, every time I go by there now, there's somebody sitting. I guess they're homeless. It's a female, and she's sitting there against the wall down the lower end. Only during the day, she'll be sitting there, and she has a dog or some kind of animal. And she'll have a blanket over, and she'll be sitting there, and she's got a damn cell phone or tablet, and she's streaming shit. Now, I'm sitting there, I'm scratching my head, and I'm saying, okay, help me to understand this. Your ass is out in the elements, ain't got a pot to piss in, but you got an animal, and you're streaming shit to an electronic device.
Yeah.
Now, does anyone else see the problem here?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, I won't walk up to them and say, you know, what's your deal? Not in a mean way, of course, but I will walk up to them and say, you know, get some background. I just ain't gotten around to doing it yet. Because maybe they are, but she's still streaming shit. I mean, it's like she's watching movies. So I'm sitting here, I'm going, okay, well, if you're streaming shit, and let's say the patronation's right, she got the shit for free. Let's say, okay, but she's streaming shit. She's got to have a fucking card or something to pay for that. All right. I mean, she's not hooked into Skylink, so she's got to be getting the money. So, I mean, how's she paying for it? If she's homeless, are you understanding where my disconnect is here?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And I'm just going, huh?
You know, but that story right there reminds me of another. Listening to Matt Walsh a couple of weeks ago, and they were talking about interviewing this guy who was homeless in San Francisco. Now, the guy had a phone. He gets a weekly paycheck for being homeless. They pay him to be homeless.
How?
But that's that, mentality over there, that's basically government, big government coming in and saying, you know what? Don't worry about the homeless. We got it, guys. Now we got it with your money, but we got this.
That baffles the hell out of me. Why have an incentive to get your ass up and go to work or do anything else when you can sit and milk the fucking system?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, maybe I'm just too damn old, but I wasn't raised up that way. I was raised up to get my ass up. I remember my parents to this day telling me, especially my mom, because she worked in corporate America, she said, you need to find you a job that has benefits. You need to have insurance, health insurance, you need to have dental insurance, you need to have eye insurance. Those are the three things you need to find. You need to find a job that gives you all of that. And she rode my ass, and of course I got a job working somewhere and then went from there, But I never in my mind did I ever think about, well, gee, I need food stamps, or I need to be on welfare, or this, that, and the other, or I need to be on peach care for my kids. I never thought about any of that shit. That never dawned on me. I always accepted as my responsibility to pay my way through life. And it's like this next generation here, that's like fucking hate speech when you say some shit like that to them.
Oh, yeah.
They want to get in a fight. Or run to their safe space and eat a Hot Pocket, one or the other.
Wow. Shit.
I see it, but in California, $42,000 isn't much. If you've seen the cost of living.
Yeah, but that's a pretty good bit when you ain't doing shit.
Well, I mean, if there's more than one of you living up in the crib, yeah, you can make that work.
Hell, you're not paying for roof over your head. You're living wherever,
Okay, now I've got another question. All right. If you're getting paid $42K a year from California, you got to have somewhere to cash that check.
Yeah,
you got to have somewhere to. Oh wait, you got to have somewhere to cash that check. You got to have somewhere to mail that check, or you got to have a card. There's some moving pieces here somewhere.
Oh yeah, I mean, you don't have a house, but you can have a bank account, and or this card. Obviously, they're probably going in and But yeah, I hear what you're saying. There's a huge disconnect. It doesn't make sense, but I think that's the whole point. Is this situation that we're living in, even though it's not our state, it's becoming more and more accepted, and it doesn't make sense, and people are just eating it up.
Well, it seems to me like that particular situation right there, it'd be very easy to manipulate it and work that system.
Oh yeah.
I mean, let's say that you're homeless, you and your cousin, your aunt, and your 2 kids and everybody else, you're getting a check for all that. But on the flip side, you've got a second cousin who's got a house, apartment, whatever. So you're co-opting with them, and y'all making bank.
Oh yeah.
Because damn good and well nobody's checking to see if anybody's lying.
Right.
So, I mean, it seems to me that that kind of damn program is going to be rife with all kinds of manipulation and theft. And all you're doing is encouraging that cycle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cradle to grave, man. That's what they want. That's. I think that's the end game.
I'm not interested.
No.
I'd rather live under a damn bridge with a tarp than do that bullshit.
Right.
I mean, I'm sorry, but I honestly believe that I'm just not wired. I mean, there's times where I think the system is broke. I think it's manipulated. I think it's taken advantage of, and it's designed to be used as such. They don't want to fix it, because if they fix it, then they can't use it to pander for votes.
Exactly. You lose a whole voter base right there.
You lose a shit ton.
Yeah.
So, well,
I know, it just kind of makes you, after a while, your mind just kind of goes.
It pisses you off.
Yeah,
it does.
It pisses you off, but it also is just kind of like you can't fathom the stupidity of it all.
No, you cannot. You cannot, and I don't understand. I mean, I do. I guess I understand how we got to where we are. I just don't understand how we allowed it to happen. And then in the back of my mind, I know damn well how we allowed it to happen. It's just, I'm dumbfounded that we're at the crossroads we are.
Right.
Our forefathers have got to be shitting themselves.
Yeah.
We gave you the kingdom and you shit the bed. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Yeah, no, I got nothing, man. That's it.
We got complacent and lazy. That there's not a day goes by I don't think about freedom that we've lost, things I did as a child, as a teenager, that my kids and grandkids will never experience because it's not there anymore. Or that way of life's not there anymore. And it's a shame because I'm sorry, but when I was growing up, it was a much more wholesome society. I mean, you had evil and you had fuckery, but not like you do now.
Right. Now it's just blatant. It's in your face.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't hide it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, we're going to do that. If it's morally wrong or corrupt, we're going to jump on it.
Oh yeah. That just makes it all the better, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, I'm done with this shit.
Sounds like you're getting a storm, buddy.
Yeah, it's always raining here. I'm popping popcorn.
That's gonna sound like Jiffy Pop.
Yeah, good Jiffy Pop.
All right.
The lady that had the buggy in front of me gave it to me.
That was that 250 right there.
Yep. Oh well. Yeah, I'm lost for words. I'm just you say and think about it.
Yeah, I mean, the more you think about it, the more pissed off you get. And then I start thinking about all the people I see manipulating the system every time I go in a store. And it's like, that's my tax dollars. And this person making bank, and I'm having to sit here and bitch because I'm not able to get what I normally would get because the price going up. And you're sitting here just milking the system. Got your hair done, got your nails done, got 3 or 4 little crumb snatchers running around, getting, with their cell phones, their new shoes, and you're dressed to the nines, and I'm back here, busting my ass, working a 9 to 5, and you're making bank.
Yep.
I've got a problem with it. So, I'll get off my high horse and off my damn soapbox. It's just irritating.
I don't know. That's a soaked boat. But any damn way. Saxman, you got any words of wisdom for our fallen comrades out here?
Oh Lord. Well, I guess yeah. Like we said, man, if you can disconnect from the stupidity for a while, get away from it, do whatever you got to do. Unfortunately, it's not going away anytime soon, so it's just stuff that we got to deal with. Don't let it get you down for too long.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause it'll make you crazy, like me. All right, what you got there, T?
To everyone out there, pay attention to what's going on. Pay attention to. I know I say this every week, every time I'm on here, but it's important. Pay attention to your surroundings, because ultimately it's going to fall upon you to keep you and yours safe. Keep your head on a swivel. Stay frosty. Carry always. That's all I got.
Roger that. I'll try to make it quick. That all this popping in the background, though. I got to figure something out. I don't know. Maybe some sound barriers or something. But anyway. Yeah, y'all stay safe out there. Don't let it get you down too much. I've been known to step away from it for a few days, and believe it or not, you won't realize what you'll get done if you do that. Like I said, this past weekend I got out in the wilderness and I enjoyed it. I mean, I was out in the woods, grinding it out, having a blast. Had a lot of young gentlemen out there with me. I mean, just good times. They showed them the roots of what this nation is about, and that's what's important. And if you can reach one, teach one, right? So, anyway, y'all be safe out there. We'll see y'all Thursday. Remember, it's open mic night. Maybe it'll be a little more docile than the last one, but yeah. Anyway, y'all take care. Peace out. Thank you, T. Saxon.
Night, everyone.
Sir, good night.
I'll be safe out there. Later.